back on today's episode of Adventures with Hobbs. We got some new audio equipment, new cameras, and we're trying it out. I hope that the sound and the picture is better, the quality is better, so hang tight. So today's challenge is we're just going to go out and do some pond hopping and try to catch some fish. If we do, that's a plus. If we don't, hey, God created this day for us to enjoy it, so get out and enjoy it. Stay tuned.
Yeah, Mark, come on.
What's that? What's that? We're gonna interrupt this video. What's up? All right. Got some cars coming around. A little noisy, but anyway, we have updated equipment, new cameras, microphones, so hopefully you get a good picture, you can hear me good. Today we are going back to a private pond that I have permission to fish. I haven't fished in a while. Hey, Moo Moo Cow. Hello, Mr. Moo Moo Cow. Go on about your business. I'm just coming to fish. So we have all 4 poles. We have top water, lipless crankbaits, rattle traps, and one of my favorites, one of my favorite things to fish is a chatterbait. We're gonna catch a fish, and if we don't, we're gonna enjoy the day anyway. It's a beautiful day for sure. Well, I think I have caught the smallest fish. Look at that. I think that's probably gonna be the smallest one for the day, y'all. Might be the only one, but hey, it's a fish. Check that big swamp donkey out. Little chunky monkey. Pretty little bass though. They're so pretty. All right, we're gonna let this joker go. Today's lesson is there's 2 roads in life. One is super wide. It is the easiest road to travel. There's no speed bumps, no speed limit, no nothing. It is fueled and paved by sin. The other road is super narrow. It has speed bumps, speed limits, trees might fall, might be something in the road to cause you to stop. That is the road that's going to lead you to heaven. The moral of the story is you can go to hell by living your day every day doing absolutely the same thing that you're doing now, living in sin. Or you can choose the narrow road and let God give you the strength, the courage, and the faith to stand all obstacles on that narrow path and go to heaven. Folks, there is a heaven and there is a hell. It's so easy to go to hell, but you got to work to get to heaven. God is real, and so is the devil. We are at pond number 2. Pond number 1 had 2 bites, and I caught one massive 10-pounder. Yeah, he was probably like 0.2. Anyway, did catch one there, so wasn't a bust. Fish is a fish. So anyway, we're at pond 2. We're going to see what we can catch here. This pond here has been worked on a little bit, but I haven't caught anything that I've put in. I've caught some smaller fish out of it, but nothing big that I put in. So are they still out here? We don't know. Right there at the bank. Right there at the bank. There we go. Always work the bait to the bank. Number 2. Little dink, but fish is a fish. Thank you, buddy, for playing. And if you want a good pair of glasses so you can see your bass eat your bait, go to fishgear.com. Use code HOBBS10 and save 10%. They got men's and women's glasses, fishwear, electronic covers, family owned and operated, based out of Kentucky. You lose them, they'll replace them. No questions asked. I don't know how many are like me. I have been on a boat, turned my head, and lost my glasses. And if you're that person, Fish Gear is the place for you, because they will replace up to 2 pairs, no questions asked. Scratch resistance, nylon glass lenses. Starting to cool off. It is starting to cool off. Like feels really good today. Oh, there we go. Hit it right there at the bank again. And that's fish number 3, and they are not getting no bigger. Fish number 3. Thank you for playing, buddy. My PB on pond hopping is like 4.5 pounds. Would I like to catch a bigger fish than 4.5 pound pond hopping? Absolutely. Now, my biggest fish on a big body of water is 12.5. I got a certificate that has been issued by the Florida Fish Commission on a 12.5 pound bass. Out of Panama City, Martin Lake. If anybody lives in Panama City that watches this and they know about Martin Lake, they know that there's some good sized bass there. There's some movement over there. I didn't quite get it to where I wanted it. There we go, right there at the bank again. That's a good one. That's a nice one. Oh, that one is fat right there. That's a fat belly. I'm gonna say 1.8. 1.8, 1.9. He's fat. So 1.8. Thank you, buddy, for playing. I appreciate your bite. Like y'all know, I do crazy bait challenges. I love doing crazy bait challenges. I might not necessarily take them out in the big waters and try them out, but I will take them to a pond for sure. So if you have a crazy bait challenge that you want to see me do, let me know. Let me know in the comments. Drop it in the comment. Tell me what you want, where you get it from, and we'll see if we can't get it done for you. So far we've gotten 3 fish. It's alright though. 3 fish is better than no fish. So I've had some people ask me about my setups, and I've responded, you know, to the comment, but I felt like I probably should respond in a video as well. So on my setup right now, I'm using the LZR Pro Speed Stick M6 or IM6 from Loose. And the reel is the LZ PR3 Lew's reel. It's one of the first rod and reels that I bought getting into fishing, is the one that I've got in my hand right now. I've had this rod and reel for quite some time. Me and my son-in-law, when we first started fishing, this was what we bought. It was affordable at the time, and so we bought actually, we ended up buying like, I don't know, six or eight of them, and we just enjoy them. So I haven't replaced it. I've had it for quite a few years actually. I mean, this is probably one of the, oh, there we go. Stay on. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Fish number 4 or 5, number dink. Thank you, buddy, for playing. And then this pole here is the Googan, it's the Googan Finesse Light. It is the 610 medium moderate. I know a lot of people will tell you, you gotta have a medium heavy for this, a light for this, a medium fast for this. You know, I'm gonna tell you this, it does, to me, I don't think it matters what your pole is. You know, I'm not sponsored by anybody. I'm not gonna tell you to go buy a certain rod and reel, or but you can get any pole and catch any, you can catch fish with any rod and reel. I've done bait challenges with Walmart poles, yeah, but it's just what your preference is, I guess. And then I also have, which I left that one down because it was the knot in the pole, but then I also have this old one. This was also Xfinity Speed Stick by Lew's, and the reel is a MHS 300. Now my line that I use is a I use 20 pound 30 pound test braid on most of my lines, because of the fact that I do fish ponds with you know, grass, seaweed, or not seaweed, grass, lily pads, hydro, or whatever you want to call it. Vegetation is what I call it. You can be all scientific if you want to, but I use a 20 to 30 pound test braid. On the orange Lew's, I got 20 pound test Bass Pro Series monolithic. It's all right. The casting on that doesn't, it's not the best. So I like braid. Braid to me is just better. Oh, something just hit it. Oh, something just thumped the side of it. We'll try one more bait here, and then call her a day. We put in a bunch of big fish, and we have not caught none yet. I think the last time we caught a, you know, one of the fish that we put in here, my son-in-law was here, and we did a build your bait challenge. So we had to build our own bait, and he caught one that was a good sized bass that we had put in here. And I think that's the last time. If y'all have not checked that video out, you check it out. Homemade baits. Using, only thing that we used was what was in the garage. All right, we're gonna call this video done deal. I didn't have it about 30 minutes to fish, 45 at the most, and it's hot. I did catch a few fish, not the ones we were going after, but I did hook some fish, and I'm excited about that. This pond has not produced a fish caught in a long time, and I caught one on the first one, and I think 3 or 4 on the second pond. So again, hey, I'm excited. Yes, they were dinks, so go ahead and leave the comments. They were dinks. There was 2 good ones and a few dinks, but that's okay. We caught fish. So anyway, today's comment shout out goes back to David Williams. Thank you, brother, so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for liking and commenting and sharing the videos. I appreciate you, my dude. I hope you and your family are doing well. I hope you're finding healing in your faith of the tragic that you just went through. We're praying for you, buddy. Again, thank you so much. And if you want to be a comment shout out of the day, all you got to do is be subscribed, like, and drop us some love in the comment section. Tell me what kind of challenges you want to see. I'm up for a challenge. Anyway, till then, see you on the next adventure.